Hey, what is up, everybody? Thank you so much for listening. Just wanted to get that out of the way real quick. I also just wanted to say if you guys could maybe give us a rate or review or a follow on social media, that'd be fantastic. Basically, the higher rating or more reviews we have on those podcast platforms, the higher that algorithm will push us up, so more people will see. We are pretty casual about it, but we do want to grow more. And the Instagram is pretty much the main source of our social media. We're trying Hive, I think, but there's a lot of porn on there, so we don't really. It's kind of weird. But the Instagram is at Chaos Engine Pod. So yeah, if you guys could just spread the word a little bit, that'd be fantastic. Tell your game group, tell your friends, if anybody would maybe even kind of be interested in it. It's worth giving us a shout. So thank you very much. See you.
The group met with Melissa Beck / interrogated her would probably be the best way to go about it for the way it sounds. They were obviously highly suspicious of her, having found her dead body the day before, but it seemed like her story checked out from what they could understand. While Reflux, Duffy, and Agnes talked with her, Strauss decided to head down to Robert's Tattoo, which seemed to be about a block or two away from where the group currently was. He was able to find in one of the tattoo books the tattoo they were looking for. When he exited the shop, he noticed that the film crew was following him, and he began to suspect they might be the other Delta Green team. He made his way to the local Fred Meyer's, where upon entering one side, he found the other members of the news crew entering the other exit, trying to pincer him. I think his assumption's correct. I think we might have found him. End of recording 10.
So Agnes and Reflux, you guys are walking. It's about 2 blocks away.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are going. You go down to right now. You're on East 4th. You're going to go down to East 3rd, then over the East 2nd, and then walk up a little bit, maybe west, and you'll get to the. You guys brought the van, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So when you guys arrive to the van, climb into the back, and assuming you probably, like I said, you have your computer set up. I don't know. Trying to think here because there's 4 of you, so I'm assuming there's like a row seating for the front, and then there's like maybe 2 seats, and then the rest of it's the cleaning supplies. But I'm assuming you have whatever's in there now that you need it. We can say there was another time when, after the cleaning was done, you guys kind of maybe took some of that out, stored it somewhere, maybe put it in West's apartment or hotel room, and then kind of refitted it to how you need it.
Yeah.
But your computer is in there. And you were able to sit down at it. And are you guys going to drive closer to get within the Wi-Fi range?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't park directly, but it would be like I'd curl around and try to be out of eyesight, but within Wi-Fi range.
Okay, give me a luck roll to see if you guys can find a parking spot.
Aw.
Who's ever driving?
I guess that would be Agnes.
I don't know.
Luck rolls.
Luck is 50-50.
Go for it.
Oh.
33.
33.
Perfect. You were able to find a parking spot within range. I mean, it's a big road.
No, I like that. Maybe it has shade. It's even that perfect.
I was thinking there's a parking lot across the way from this area, so you maybe park over in that parking lot.
Okay.
And you guys set up. And so you start to get into this Wi-Fi account. Jim Duffy is nearby. I don't know if he's just on the corner. We never really established that with him.
He's just being crazy somewhere.
But you guys see him just kind of staring at the door. Maybe he gets into the van with you guys and waits. I don't know if he sees you drive by. We'll figure that part out. Yeah. But you are watching as Reflux pulls it off again. What's your computer again?
My SIGINT is 60.
Okay, and I don't think we had you roll last time, right?
No.
60 is pretty high. So we see you get in, and it's not like the amazing Wi-Fi password, right? Like you're able to get by it pretty quick.
Yeah.
This isn't government issued things.
Yeah. Her router password wasn't updated. It was just like
Live, laugh, love.
It was still like admin, so I was able to just.
So you joke about that, but when I was working at the hospital, they were like, "You need to add these names to the printer." I'm like, "Okay, I don't have access to the printer," and they're just like, "Well, we just need to get the names on there." I'm like, "Okay, cool, I'll figure it out." So it's a Canon printer, and I looked up what the admin password for the printer was, and then I typed in the Mac ID of the printer, and I put in all the information, and I got into the printer.
Holy
and so I added everybody's name, and I was like, "Don't ever ask me to do this again, because I'm pretty sure I can get fired for doing this."
Oh, wow.
It's completely
Holy shit.
because I mean, it's just like if you're going to go onto your home router, you
Yeah.
type in whatever the Mac code is,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was just they never changed it from what the standard one was. So
Did you picture yourself being a hacker? Like, in the
no,
90s
but it made me
film?
laugh. I was like, we are a multi-million-dollar like hospital with like
and anyone could have done that.
Yeah. Granted, it's not their fault. Like, it's Canon, right? We hire somebody to come in and take care of the printer, so it's whoever that guy is. But it's like, if someone like me, who has like a base understanding of how this works, just like, like, so, oh well. So you're able to get into this pretty easily. You start looking up the kind of web history of these sites, and you find a login access to Facebook as you're going through there. And would it give you... I'm trying to think of what it would be. I think it would give you whatever... I don't have a Facebook anymore, so I don't know what it looks like anymore when you go to like look up somebody.
Sure.
So let me take a look here and see what happens when I type in Facebook.
I mean, I could just like look at her friends. I could view what pages she viewed.
Yeah. Let's see if Amber, how it works with this. That's terrifying. I can just type in facebook.com/somebody's name.
Yeah.
And it takes me to somebody. So
Hacking. I'm in.
So you see that there is a ping for a login. And that login is for an L.Rustin.
Like L as in ELLE or
L as in like lilac.
Okay.
The letter L. That'll probably be an easier way to go about that than saying lilac.
Yeah.
Rustin sounds familiar.
Rustin.
Rustin.
So this is you said this was a login?
That would be like, it's like facebook.com/L.Rustin.
Like she viewed that page?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I don't know if it would show you the login information.
I know it's familiar.
Oh.
Laura Rustin. She is the brunette. Ooh, I did that, guys. That was me. Laura Rustin.
Laura, okay, so Laura Rustin, nice, you have the last name. So Lauren, that's the one without the no work lady?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, detective skills.
Dang. Okay, so wait, so is that, am I seeing that Melissa viewed her page?
It looks like a
Facebook
login.
page?
You
Or-
see like a login for
Log
that.
in.
Okay, so she logged in, on this computer.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Into Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Nice. Okay, logged in. Crazy. All right. I knew he knew that the fact that she didn't have work, even though it's normal for a student, was suspicious.
Okay, and then if we see that we logged in, or that she logged in, but we can't see the actual page, or can we?
I mean, if you go to
should
the
be able to,
page, if you go to the page on Facebook, you see the same
Same
like,
photos.
The same photos. You see her, her with her friends, like hanging out, like at like her like cheer, her at stuff like that.
Okay.
Like I guess not cheer, but like her like with friends. Her, it's pretty sparse. Mostly she's tagged and stuff.
Sure.
But
So if we go to the other pages that she's tagged in, or photos that she has on her page that tag other people, would we find any people of interest?
give me a search roll.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna use the black and red dice. Yeah. Search. I did put points into search.
Okay.
Oh, not
that
enough.
many.
Not that many. It's a 60. Or no, I got an. I think it was an 8. I'm pretty sure it was an
It
8.
was a fail, yeah.
It was a fail. Yeah, it was a fail. But
Okay. Yeah. As you go through, I think you don't see anybody like, and you don't see like Marissa or anybody like that if that's what you're trying to look for.
Yeah.
You don't even see Melissa Beck on her page. It's mainly you do see the other contestants on there. So
as friends.
Yeah, as friends.
Yeah.
And a lot of her photos recently are her at like the pageants being tagged in like, like the lead up stuff to the rodeo queen.
Sure. Is there like any photos where we would be able to see an ankle?
Give me a search roll again.
Not using the same die. 50.
Wait, is that 30? Did you roll this
No,
one?
I rolled the green one.
Oh, okay.
So 51 under 62.
Okay, so you are going through, looking through Laura Rustin's page, right? You're kind of flipping through, looking through the older photos, and you don't see any. But then you see, kind of off on like the friends side as you're going through, you see that tattoo as like a friend.
Oh.
Like there's a picture. You now see the full of what it is. You see it's a shot of someone's ankle, like slightly above the ankle. You see there is a heart, and out of the top of the heart are these kind of wings coming off of it, like angelic wings, like cherub kind of wings.
Very
coming
white
off
girl,
of it.
yeah.
And then the heart is kind of decorated with the thorn crown that you typically would see, like a kind of Jesus-y.
Yeah.
And it's mainly just black and white. There's no color on it. But you see there is that. And when you click onto that portfolio,
Boop, boop, boop.
you see the name for it is Samantha Bunn. Bunn.
Oh, that's a cute last name.
And as you start to look through this person, you see it is... you guys are smart enough to know this looks like an alternate account for Laura Rustin. It is very much her and much more like partying, drinking with her friends. Like you notice some of the same friends in these photos now that aren't her. You see that she's wearing much, like I guess much more revealing clothing in a sense. I don't want to say that because she's still kind of underage and that makes me feel creepy.
Yeah.
But she's wearing like she's trying to dress older in these photos. The other ones are very much her, like prim and proper. This is like her as like a party girl.
Oh my gosh.
And you do see that, as you flip through the photos, all the photos, you see the same people with them, and you see her in a couple of those photos.
Holy crap.
Is she
we
at
freaking
all
found her.
in any of the photos? Is she blonde?
No.
Okay.
No, she's not.
So wait, so the like we're getting that this is an alternate like personality. Like she puts like
Right.
she like puts on a wig then.
But I tried to do a test on the blonde strand that we did, and Chris did a witty quip, so I didn't think that would.
Well, you
lead
guys
anywhere.
sent it. You guys sent it to.
Oh, we did.
West,
Yeah.
and that takes a couple days to get back.
Yeah.
But
So-
that is a very good point. That she could be wearing a wig.
So okay, so we basically like there actually photos of, or you basically said we got the feeling that Lauren's like Facebook account and this alternate Samantha Bunn are like the same person.
Yeah, you look at it and it's Laura. It's Lauren,
the same person,
or Laura. Yeah, it's her. It's her. It's just her. I think you. I mean, you have psychology, right?
I
Agnes?
do. I have something of the kind. I have
Isn't psychotherapy?
psychotherapy.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
81. In
Yeah, so
psychotherapy.
you would know that this is probably an alternate account she set up, so that her friends and family can't see, or her immediate family can't see. But like she wanted to have like something to like track her kind of fun time that she has. So she made, like people have done this before where they have separate accounts. They
Yeah.
make. So she just has two Facebook accounts. One is Laura Rustin. The other one is the Samantha Bunn.
Damn.
So
And so this is kind of like, you see this is much more of her, like it's her and her friends like, drinking and smoking weed and stuff like that.
Cracks this wide open. Holy moly.
That's what
Yeah.
you find.
well, that. It does crack it wide open. You are correct. Acid reflux.
That's
I have
crazy.
so many more questions now. I didn't like why was it Melissa that logged into Laura
So I
Rustin's
guess that's
Facebook,
what I-
or was it
yeah.
Laura herself?
Well, I want to when you noticed that when Agnes noticed that the Facebook terminal was up on a page viewing a girl that was brunette, are we to believe that that is Lauren on her computer?
I thought we already did
Or-
research on the contestants.
What do you mean?
On all of the
Yeah.
beauty pageant
Yeah.
beauty pageant
Yeah,
contestants.
Lauren's
Melissa
on
Beck had no ties to any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lauren's on there.
But Lauren's on there. Yeah. So we would have done research and known what Laura looks like.
And I think you would be able to tell, like, the site was entered in with a password and login.
Yeah, so it was on this computer.
So either Melissa Beck knows Lauren's passwords,
or is Laura.
Or Laura was logged in here. Okay, so there should be timestamps on that history. When did Lauren log in?
It would have been about 9 a.m. in the morning.
When does the store open?
Today.
Ooh. What about yesterday? Was I look further back to see if there's any more logins?
If you go to like yesterday, there was no logins after like 9:30.
Okay.
AM?
PM.
PM.
No logins after 9:30. But there was some from Lauren yesterday.
No, if you look at the other ones, there's no Facebook accessed the day before.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
What are the store hours?
The store hours are 9 a.m. to 9:30.
So she logged in at 9 a.m. almost like an employee. But she's supposed to be unemployed.
True.
Right. From what we found, yeah. Okay.
So we should... I have so many threads, man. So if we find Laura, it's not Lauren, right? Yeah, Laura. And is there any way to, like, from her Facebook page to see what, like, a schedule might look like going off to work, or how?
No, I don't think you see anything like that.
Does she have any, like, places that she marks herself being?
Like checked in.
I think on her normal one, she would check into, like, the various events that she did.
Okay.
If you go to the Samantha one and you look through there, no, most of that stuff's kind of just kept, if you go to one of her friends' page, you might see her friend, like, posted, like, heading out to, like, blah, blah, blah farms. Yeah. And then that same day, Samantha has some photos that are in a farmsy, like, in a field kind of drinking thing. Okay. But she herself never tags anything.
All right.
So, your phone begins to ring.
Mine?
You look at it and see that it is Strauss calling you.
He called me. Look at
that. And when you pick up the phone, you just hear Strauss say...
This is Strauss. I'm just leaving Robert's tattoo, looked at the portfolios, and didn't find the wing tattoo, but I'm being followed. I'm going to the Fred Meyer. I think the interview team we saw is the other Delta Green. Come find me. I'm going to try to sneak out the back. Bye.
Oh, dip.
And then it just hangs up.
Okay.
I guess that's where we're going.
Yeah, he does look like Henry Rollins, so I understand why the ladies might be into him.
All right, well, let's grab, you want to grab Duffy and send him down? So we kind of see the scene unfold as Strauss walks away from you guys, saying that he's going to go check out this tattoo shop. We see Agnes and Reflux leave, going to get the van and try to figure out see if they can figure out the Wi-Fi connection and everything for this place. What does Jim Duffy do? Does Jim Duffy go with Agnes and Reflux, or is he just going to camp out? I guess you're just going to sit on like a street corner and stare at the door? What is your plan?
Are they going back to the hotel?
No, they're going to go get the van, and then I mean, you don't know if they're going to come back, and you would assume that if they're going to try to hack into like a Wi-Fi signal, that they're going to probably need to stay nearby, get within that. So I don't know if you want to hang out with them in the van, or if you're going to be outside the van just staring. Watching this door. Well, that's why I wanted to see what your plan was.
Yeah, so Jim's probably going to find, like, he's probably finishing his coffee. Yeah. He's real quick going to go get another one.
Okay.
And maybe a bite to eat, like a scone.
Sure. Yeah, we'll say they have baked goods.
And then he's going to try to find, like, a bench or something like we were talking about. Maybe, like, down the street or somewhere he's not going to be right across the street.
Okay.
Like just staring at the door. He's going to be
There's
like
plenty
an
of benches.
Inconspicuous space away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go get your coffee, you get your bagel.
Spikes of coffee a little bit.
Of course. You come back, find your bench seat. You see that there's like the film crew is kind of filming up whatever they were talking about.
I want to keep an eye on those motherfuckers too.
Okay, that's fine. I don't say that. You see them they do their shot. They're like, okay, cool. Like you can overhear them talking a little bit. We'll say like you're within earshot of them. And they're kind of just like, all right, we got that done. We gotta get some more. I think we pretty much got all the shots we need. maybe we go, like, we'll take up East 3rd and we'll follow that all the way down where we can. And they're just like, yeah, I think that's a good shot. Like, we can just go walk, get to the end of where it intersects and kind of walk back up. And they're like, all right, cool, yeah. And so they're kind of looking around, it's like, we don't need to do any more interviews, right? Like, we're good there. And like, nope, I think interviews should be fine. So you see them starting to pack up their gear, and they're kind of walking to East 3rd, which is the street that Strauss is walking down. Like, that's where the coffee shop was. And so you're sitting there kind of just watching this front door when you kind of see Agnes and Reflux come driving by with the van, and they park pretty close by to the place. So you're assuming they're trying to get within range to get on the Wi-Fi to hack into it. I think Jim Duffy would,
My brain immediately went negative. I was like, do it on it.
well, maybe he does, but you see them kind of park close by, but they never get out of the van. They're just watching.
Jim Duffy's brain is going to tag that as suspicious because he does not know about the Wi-Fi.
Perfect. I love it. And so, yeah, you're just sitting there watching and watching and watching. No one, a couple people go into the store, a couple people come out. And then about half an hour-ish goes by. And you see Reflux and Agnes kind of start the van, pull out, drive east onto East 3rd, and then you kind of lose sight of them. What does he do?
It was just Reflux and Agnes that left?
Yeah.
And what time is it?
Right now it's about, I would say probably noonish by this time.
I think he's just going to wait for... he is a former officer of the law.
Right.
I think in his semi sort of like crazed state of mind, I think he's like, I'm going to fucking sit here until I see something I know is evidence.
Perfect.
Where I can take her out.
Perfect.
Because even if he needs to act outside of those three,
right,
she needs to be dealt with, whether that is being handcuffed or...
Gotcha. Okay.
Because she can't be killed.
So you're there probably another 15, 20 minutes watching. I know the crowds have pretty much thinned out. Like, a lot of people are heading that way towards there's still people walking by, but it seems like a lot of the majority of like the hustle and bustle has died down by now as people have made their way to the rodeo. And you watch as Melissa opens the door. You see she like has a note that says like, be back in half an hour for lunch. She locks up the front door, and you see her walk across the street and head the same way that the hare went when you saw it walking down. So kind of towards the Dollar Tree.
And I know there's like nothing down that. She's just walking that way.
There was a restaurant that was on that side.
Okay, so I'm gonna break in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wait till she gets inside maybe walk up to the edge and you can see her get into the restaurant, and then you go in there. Give me, what would be that? Would that be? That would be probably stealth or dexterity, I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, I was gonna just like...
Are you gonna kick it? Like unarmed?
Oops.
What are you thinking?
Let's...
Because I could say it could probably be a dexterity if you're trying to like finesse it. I could say unarmed combat working if you're just trying to kick the door open, or like a strength if you wanted to do that. So I think that would probably be our best bets here, unless you have something else that you think would work.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with strength. I have 60 strength.
Okay, give me that roll.
So I'm just rolling under 60.
And you're just kicking the door open.
I'd like to do like the back door, like...
Okay,
like
yeah, that's fine.
door.
Yeah, well, there's a back door. I think we talked about that. So it's down an alleyway more.
15 under 60.
Perfect. You kind of walk up and give this door a good like crack. And the door flies open, and you remember she had a security system.
Mm-hmm.
And you enter in, and no security system goes off.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear anything. Probably do you push the door back to make it look like it's still closed? I mean, it's kicked open, so it's not.
Yeah.
They're going to know.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for anything incriminating. A rabbit cage.
Okay.
Blood. I'm looking for any ritualistic witchy, culty, sacrificial
Okay.
regalia?
You don't find any of that as you look through. What you do find is as you were kind of walking through, looking through everything, you get behind the counter where, like, you know, like where the cash register and everything is. And you find a little tiny spot of blood there as you're going through. But the thing that stands out the most to you is as you look at the phone or the computer, you see that the Facebook page is open to Laura Rustin.
The blonde lady
She
with the tattoo.
You don't know about that. She's brunette and she's one of the brunettes that is in the pageant. But it's open to her page. Like, it is not it's not like she's looking at the page. It is, it's just like, hi, Lauren, or hi, Laura.
She's logged into
She's logged into it.
What?
You click around in it.
Fuck yeah.
Give me a search roll.
DMs, everything. Pretty low search.
Okay.
53 under 20. But I'm going
Over.
to cash in.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I'm going to cash in that extra one.
Okay.
The crit symbol, I assume,
It's a zero.
is
Typically, those are zeros.
5 under 20. Let me just double check. Yeah, baby.
Typically, this crit symbols are okay. 500. Okay. You start to flip through, and Laura Rustin, completely clean. You look through there. Most of the photos on there are her, like in, like doing like events. Usually, most of the posts recently have been her leading up to the pageant. Right?
Now, is this a real person that we know that this lady's just like has her password, or is this like a catfish?
You know, I mean, you've heard of Laura Rustin. You would have seen her like face and mugshot for the Ellensburg Rodeo.
Okay.
As you start to go through and like clicking through her friends, you find one named Samantha Bunn.
Okay.
That has a picture of a heart tattoo with wings on her ankle.
What?
And as you open up that account, you see it is someone who looks exactly like Laura Rustin, but in much more of a party girl photography.
Oh, no way.
As if it's a second account for Laura Rustin.
What?
That's what you find.
What? Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay. Can I? Okay. I'm going to quickly just snap a picture of that's just so he can remember, like, this is her name. How do I look it up? And then he's gonna split. He's probably gonna walk out the front door.
Okay.
Calm, cool, and collected. Just stroll out like he works there.
Okay, and where are you going? 'Cause you don't have a car. You guys only brought one van. You saw Duffy
He is going to walk the opposite direction of where he saw Melissa walk.
Okay, so you're going to walk back towards the... Yeah.
And then phone up Agnes and Reflux and be like, yo, come get me right now. Here's where I am.
Okay.
And then he's going to find, depending on how long they say it's going to take, he's going to find like a shop to go into and hide.
We'll bring them in. Reflux, Agnes, you guys are driving because you got a phone call from Agent Strauss saying that he was being followed into a Fred Meyer.
As you do.
Your phone rings.
Mine? Agnes again?
And it's a call from Jim Duffy.
What the fuck is happening? Okay.
Jim Duffy, what do you tell them as they pick up?
Hello, are you there? You need to come pick me up.
Agnes just laughs.
Is it a safe? He wouldn't say it on the phone.
I would think you guys know these are safe lines.
Yeah.
You need to come pick me up. I just broke into Lunar Gifts, and I found some evidence. You need to come pick me up right now because I don't have a car.
Okay, that's amazing. Can I just put out that we still have wires on? And like, they're still calling?
I think there's like a range on this.
Okay.
There's a range, yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are probably like...
How long after? Yeah.
You guys are probably like getting to the Fred Meyer parking lot as this happens.
Yeah. So I'm like, Agnes, put it on speaker.
Well, I'm driving, so I'm a woman. What do you?
It's reflux.
Yeah, she probably puts on a speaker. She's good at.
Yeah,
at
reflex
doing
says
that.
hi. No.
Can you pick him up some Skittles?
So wait. So did you? So just to let you know, we already know about Samantha Bunn that we found her information on Melissa's computer.
Yep.
So we know that. You got any of the other information?
Nope.
We got a call from Strauss saying that we're going to Fred Meyer because
You need a beer run.
You just gotta come pick me up. It sounds like we know the exact same thing. I just did it in a more dangerous, maybe a cooler way than a hacker. But yeah, I'm kind of in the shit now because if somebody comes back, I could get caught. So
I mean, we're far away at this point. You just need to get out of there. You got to
You're
get
not
the
too
fuck out
far
of there.
away, but yeah. So
Yeah.
are you guys,
brother, what am I supposed to do? Fucking run?
Yeah, you need to get on foot.
What we could do is, if we're basically pulling into the Fred Meyer parking lot.
I would say yeah.
What?
Okay,
Like,
so
how
what
long
we-
is the? How long is?
It's
the
probably
drive?
it's like a 3 or 4 minute drive.
Okay.
Okay, so what we could do is you could hop out. I could go back for Duffy.
I'm
And
just.
you go get
We only have
Strauss.
one car. The problem is Strauss needs to be picked up.
He's just gonna go to the fair.
Well, he technically did say meet me inside the Fred Meyer.
Because he was being followed.
Yeah,
He told you to pick him up,
We
too.
need to extract Strauss in case he's being hardcore followed. So we need the car for that.
What do you guys do?
Okay, all right. So we pull it. Okay, we pull into the parking lot. Do we visually see Strauss at all? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Duffy doesn't have time. He's just gonna say, "When you're done there, meet me at the rodeo," because the rodeo has started.
Yeah.
Right? Meet me at the rodeo. Click.
Oh well, I guess it's all that.
Okay.
Okay. You want to
All
go grab Tyler and send him down?
Bye, y'all.
Strauss, you are inside this Fred Meyer parking lot.
Oh, I thought it was inside the
Sorry,
Meyer.
the Fred Meyer itself.
Yeah.
You now see there are 2 people from this news crew. One ahead of you.
Yeah, I saw one. You said
that
in the
is
hallway,
entering from
one-
behind you.
Okay.
Are you going to? You're going to try to outrun them? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean the guy I spied.
There, he's walking towards you. Like
Yeah.
he's made eye contact.
He's not running. Is what
No,
I'm
he's just
then
walking
I'm,
towards
I'm going to avoid running as long. as
running
I
would
can.
be obvious, right?
Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm going. I am going to be speed walking though, and what I'm trying to clock is a back door of any kind,
You'd have to get to the back of the store for it.
and I want to try to do that.
Are you going to try to be stealthy, or are you just going to try to be fast at it?
It depends on how busy. I'm imagining the Fred Meyer's pretty busy. That's kind of.
It's kind of died down now. It's like probably about 12, so a lot of people are at the fairgrounds.
All right. My thought was I'm going to lose myself in aisles and crowds if I can.
I would say that's either going to be stealth or maybe a navigate. I could see both of those working, unless you think of another skill.
No, because it's stealth is kind of what I was thinking to avoid them.
Okay, so I'm going to roll here. So go ahead and roll.
51 under 70.
Damn.
Okay.
He pulls a Batman.
So you start ducking down aisles, going as fast as you can. Maybe just go into the clothing section, kind of, try to maybe duck down behind some clothes or something.
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
trying. I'm imagining Strauss is speed walking like normal, but the second he knows they can't see him, it's duck, pivot, make another
Right,
direction.
exactly.
Kinda, yeah.
And at that point, you are kind of just you're making your way that way, making your way towards the exit, moving fast, faces past you, and you're homebound. And we see Agnes and Reflux come walking into this Fred Meyer. I need you guys to give me a search roll to see if you can see Duffy.
Sure.
Or alertness.
Duffy?
Strauss.
Sorry, Strauss.
You said search, right?
Search or alertness, whatever one's higher for you.
Sure.
It's a fail for me.
Okay.
Oh, not a fail for me. I got a 16
Ooh.
under 62.
Okay. So you are pretty stealthy. You do not see Strauss. What you do see is you see 2 men who are dressed kind of in news gear looking around for something. One of them you remember seeing outside of Lunar Gifts doing a video of some sorts.
Mm-hmm. I see them before they see me.
You see one.
One.
The other one, unfortunately, rolled just a smidge bit higher than our good buddy Strauss.
Yeah.
And so Strauss, as you are trying to dip and dive, you run into a man who is kind of just like catches you, and
Okay. Like I kind of go a corner and he's...
yeah, he's like right there. And he's just like looking at you. He's like, "Got time for that interview?"
How close is he to me?
Like right next to you.
How and where are we in the store?
We'll say you guys are in. So I'm assuming this will goes like clothing section, and then it goes to like the outdoor section, and behind the outdoor section is like you can see a door for the like that goes back into the warehouse. There's also an exit on that side of the building that you could try to go for too.
I guess the reason I'm asking is I'm trying to place myself. How close to the outside of the store am I? And how many people are around me?
Just you two right now.
Just us two?
Yeah, only one of them found you.
How close is he to me?
I mean, I would say within arm's reach.
I pull out my gun, lean closer to him, and hold it against his stomach and tell him, "Yeah, let's go in the back and have that interview."
All right. Give me an intimidation roll on that. What's your intimidation?
My intimidation is... Oh, wait, intimidation isn't really a
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
skill.
Let's go with
I mean-
persuade. What's your persuade?
I mean, my persuade is base, but...
Okay, give yourself a plus 40 because you have a gun in his stomach.
Okay.
I'm gonna see how well he resists that.
Son of a bitch. That
He's
is...
like,
making
shoot!
sure I'm looking at these.
Show me!
No, that's a 66.
Oh, that's a critical
Over
fail.
60. Well, you said plus 40, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so over 60.
So I rolled an 85. So he failed 2. But you
Okay.
critically failed.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So, you...
Can I make a small argument?
Let's hear it.
I was looking at the rules for shooting. At this range, I can't miss.
Right, I know that. So do you want to shoot him?
No, but I'm just wondering, maybe I got an extra 20 on my intimidate.
Yeah, exactly.
Persuade.
Like, he's
I
probably
don't know,
a little freaked out by
whatever you want to
Right.
say.
Yeah.
So he just kind of looks at you, and he's just like, "You're gonna kill a man in broad daylight here in the middle of a store? How you gonna explain that to West? How you get out of this one?"
He's just like still sitting there, just... You know, I'll be honest. I don't know. Let's go anyways.
So it's like,
And I'll like, I mean, where are his hands?
they're up. He's got him at his side.
Okay. So we'll have that chat in the back anyways. And I'll put my gun away, because if he looks like steely, he's not intimidated. And that's a good point. I wasn't going to shoot him in the Fred Meyer.
Right.
I was trying to make him go with me to the back. Shoot him in the back of the Fred Meyer.
So I tell Strauss, because we're in range for our comms again. I'm just
Yes,
like,
you would be in chain. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just tell him like, I got the car in the back already. Yeah. So we're ready to run if you need to go.
I can't respond.
Yeah,
I don't want to tip my hand.
Yeah. No.
So you two see there is another guy, like hurrying towards some situation. Do you guys go follow it? I'm assuming.
We will follow the newsman that we well, I probably pointed out, like,
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah, you guys would know. So
yeah, so if we have the advantage of being the last person in the line and to observe, then I would say, like, let's fucking go for it.
give me an alertness roll, Strauss.
Okay. Are you kidding me?
Did you fail or critically fail again?
No, I didn't critically fail. But I got a 71 over 70.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so this guy's kind of like, all right, we can make our way to the back. So you guys start kind of walking, like he stands side by side by you.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to walk in front of you because I don't trust you, and I'm assuming you don't trust me, so we can
Not
walk
at
next
all.
to each other. And so he starts walking with you towards that area.
Uh-huh.
You two see there's a man who sees this going on and starts to follow them. You guys can see Strauss now. He's side by side with another one of these crew members, and there's another crew member coming up behind him, but it doesn't seem like Strauss notices it. What do you two do?
I mean, we need to outnumber them, so I have to go with Agnes here towards Strauss.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, we want to do it such that we get the drop on them. So
Yeah.
like, we're trying to
Give me a stealth roll, both of you.
Okay.
I crit my last one.
Oh, well, this
I'll
is a
do
whole
it.
new scenario.
I'll do it again.
Ugh, this is gonna be not stealthy for me.
Ugh. It's stealth, right?
Yep.
50-50.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't pass.
Okay.
Wait, was that? Oh, sorry. yeah.
It was an 80.
Okay.
I just kept moving it.
Nope. Yep. That's a fail for me.
Okay. So you guys see Strauss and this guy kind of hit the back area, like the double swinging doors. They pass through into the back, And so you guys there's not a whole lot of associates back in this area. You could also try to go out into like the gardening section. That's kind of the side to the other side, but that'd be outdoors.
Yeah. I mean, my thought was I just want to get him into a place with as few people as possible.
Right.
But we'll see what happens after that.
Okay, cool. So you guys walk into the back, and it's just you two, and he's looking at you. He's like, "She really convinced you guys to come, huh? You didn't think we could handle this?"
Well, that's not up to me, I was told. Well, I was called. Who are you?
It's like, you don't have jurisdiction here. You know who the fuck we are.
We found him, guys.
I fucking knew these guys.
Yeah, you did call it, yeah.
And so
jurisdiction doesn't matter. This concerns me.
he's like, yeah, well, it concerns a lot more people, too. Don't all our missions concern people?
They do.
At that point, a guy comes walking through the back door, similarly dressed to him, and he has a pistol out, and he's pointing it at you, Strauss.
Fuck, I knew I should pull my gun out again.
And the guy is just kind of like pointing it at you. And he's like, the guy kind of looks at him, he's just like, gives him a thumbs up. He's like, where are the other ones? And the guy's just like, there's 2 more coming. And the guy was like, and what about the 4th? And like, we don't got eyes on him yet. We got to figure out where he's at. And they kind of turn back towards you guys. He's just like, all right, well, how do you want to do this?
Well, I think it's best if we just go our separate ways.
It's like,
A little bit cleaner for everybody involved. I'm not going to interfere with you. You don't interfere with me.
It's like, kind of looks, he's like, I don't know if that's going to be an option. We'll have to call the higher ups and see. And at that point, you two kind of come through this back door, and as you come through, a guy's just pointing a gun at your guys' head.
Yeah, I was going to say, so
He just moves you, like, gives you the nod to move over a little bit.
I mean, I've heard
Oh, is this
all
the
this,
guy
like-
that came with the gun on
Yeah.
me?
So do you come with your gun drawn?
So
Well-
as soon as I
this-
get to the double doors, I've pulled it out because
Okay.
like I know this is happening.
And
So-
if the guy who had a gun on me aims at them, I pull my gun and point it at the first guy.
Gosh, those are Mexican
Mexican
standoff.
standoff, baby.
I was going to say that if we are within comms, we would have heard the other guy say the other 2 are coming.
Yeah.
So at that point, we
Yeah.
would have pulled out our
Yeah.
firearms.
Okay.
Like
So-
not in the store. That's why I did it. Like soon as we enter the double doors. Yeah.
Right, so you two come through, guns drawn. You have a guy pointing a gun at you. Strauss, you go to draw. So I think we should do an agility contest, you and I. See who pulls their gun first on this situation.
Okay.
So just straight up agility times 5.
Dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity, sorry.
Jesus Christ. I was rolling so good earlier, but that was 81 over 60.
Okay. He rolled an 83 over 60.
Oh.
So you both pull our guns at the same time and point them at each other. And everybody's just kind of like got guns drawn at this point.
Okay.
It's like The Office.
Both, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got crossbows.
And I think they're just like, probably not the best be shooting each other in the store, right? That's going to bring too much heat on everybody.
Yep.
So let's all just put them away, put them down, and then we can talk this out.
You first.
Uh-oh.
And he kind of looks at you. He's just like, all right, show of faith, show of bargaining. You see him lower his gun, put it in his holster.
He puts it in his holster?
Yeah.
If he puts it in his holster, I will lower my gun, but I still have it out in
Right.
one hand at my side.
That's fine.
I'm not like both hands ready to fire.
Right. What do you two do?
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. Like I'm gonna be matching that. Like I have it down, but it's still in my hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
down.
And so I tell him, how do you want this to go down?
And they're just kind of looking. He's like, we got to figure out what the fuck's going on and take care of it.
That's what I'm here for. So, how do you want to handle... What was it? How it should go down with us? Whatever. I don't remember exactly the wording he put it, but it sounded threatening to me.
Okay. And he's just like, takes a deep breath. He's like, what do you guys know?
Not much.
You know where the journal is? Because it wasn't in the green box.
Well, technically, we don't know where the journal is because the last one to have it was Duffy.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, Strauss would... I was going to say he would lie, but if he doesn't actually know where it is, that's not a lie. But either way, he would answer the question. He goes, I don't know where the journal is.
Okay.
All I know is that there was a girl outside the 2 murdered students' apartment. That's who I'm trying to find.
He's like, yeah, that's who we're trying to find out too.
I was checking the tattoo shop for a tattoo when you guys tailed me.
It's like, well, we noticed who you were, and you're not necessarily on the best lists of things. So, all right, well, and he's just kind of looks at his partner. He's like, this is not the place or time for this. So we can have a little meeting later on, and we can figure out what's going to go down here. But I think in the best interest of what needs to happen, we're going to leave, and then you're going to leave.
I think that's a good idea.
And, who knows? Maybe we'll find each other later, and we can settle this. But he kind of looks always like, it's probably best that you get out of town as quickly as you can, because as soon as the higher-ups hear about this, I know what the words are going to be, and I know what the mission's going to have to be, and we're going to pivot. And from one agent to another, I don't want to have to kill our own, but if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do.
I just say, like, you understand why we're here. Our figures were called out. We were personally called here.
No, we know that. Do you think you're going to be able to handle this mission through the lens of objectivity that needs to be done? Or are you going to get too drawn into the fact that it's you and potentially screw something up?
That's so nuanced. There's no reason why we would just not put... You know this is bullshit that we weren't put on this mission. Like, the fact that you're even here, they're endangering your lives too. We would have been perfect for this mission. We were already a part of this. And apparently we didn't do a good enough job because there's more nuanced... There's more, like, of this problem still in this region.
I think he kind of looks, he's like, I'll make those calls. You know that. I get a message saying where to meet. I go meet, I get a mission, and I do it.
And I understand that. I just wanted to make it clear, like, we aren't just being rebels. We aren't just doing it for no reason. Like, we're personally have to be invested in this. Our lives are at risk.
Agnes kind of just pops in real quick. So she's like, not.
Hey,
she hasn't said
Agnes,
anything. Down here. Hey. She just kind of says, like, out of the blue, without, like, much context. She's just kind of like, who's your director?
I was like, none of your goddamn business.
So it's not Wes.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Wes, we already know Wes did this rogue.
Yeah. Okay. So then...
he will say, like, it's not the same director you have. I can promise you that. He's like, for where we stand right now, you guys are on the opposite team. But... considering that none of us, we still have a mission all that we want to figure out. Like I said, we're going to take off, and then y'all can take off. And then if we happen to meet up later on, I can't tell you it's going to be as pleasant as it was this time. Are we clear?
It wasn't that pleasant.
Strauss would just look at him dead in the eye. We're clear.
Okay. And you see them kind of just like push through the back doors. And then, how long do you guys wait?
Oh, yeah, we just...
30 seconds. You said you're parked out back, right?
Yeah, I'm parked out back.
Then I want to walk through the employee area to try to find an outside door.
So you guys get to the outside door, get into the van. You guys are going to go pick up Duffy?
Yep.
Go find him
where's Duffy?
Yeah, I just say, he just gave us a call. He said he's going to be walking to the rodeo. He broke into the Melissa's building and found out some information that we already knew.
Of course he did. Jesus. Okay.
Well, as you guys catch him up to speed, I will grab Jake and we'll continue this. So, Jim Duffy, you are walking to the fairground. You get to the fairground itself. I'm assuming maybe, did you bring a bracelet or are you going to pay to get in? Because you guys stole a bunch of bracelets, but I don't remember if you said you're going to bring them or whatnot.
Or your service vest that we stole, too.
I definitely didn't say I was going to bring any of that stuff.
I don't know if you kept them in the van or whatnot. That's where I was going to kind of...
They would probably be in the van.
Would make sense.
Yeah.
But I do halfully think
But
that
they have the van, so you can't get that.
Yeah.
I halfway think we expected to at some point go to the rodeo today. I just don't know if I would have.
Let's make a luck roll. How about that? Let's just leave it up to chance. 50-50.
24.
You have a wristband. You're good. So you get to the gates. You flash your wristband. Do you guys call Jim Duffy after all this, or?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you get a phone call. I'm assuming you pick up.
Yep.
And what do you guys tell him?
Well, before that, you guys were telling me he broke into Beck's place. Do you know anything more than that?
Oh, yeah.
So the thing we know now is that Laura Rustin, which is one of the contestants that didn't have a work that was associated with her. So she
And the only brunette.
She's a brunette.
and
yeah.
she's a brunette. She logged in. Well, there's two brunettes, but yeah,
Oh,
she logged
sorry.
into Melissa's computer the day before
Okay.
that we were there, and 9 a.m. today.
Okay.
And we found that in her Facebook login, she has some photos associated with her of the tattoo, and that tattoo is associated with Samantha Bunn, which is Lauren. Samantha Bunn is Lauren. Lauren
Lauren?
is Samantha.
Finkel's
Was it
Einhorn.
Laura-
Finkel's
Laura-
Einhorn. Einhorn is
Laura or
Finkel.
Lauren Rustin?
Laura.
Laura.
Sorry, I see. Oh my god, I had Lauren. My bad. So yeah, Laura Rustin.
Is it, yeah. But okay, we're talking about the same person.
Yeah, the contestant. So and allegedly, in these Samantha photos, she's blonde, same face. So wig. We're thinking. Wig.
Okay. So then, how do we know that she logged into Melissa's computer? Is it just Laura's Facebook logged into Melissa's computer?
Yeah, it's Lauren's Facebook account
Someone
and
had-
Samantha.
Well, someone had to have the username and the password to Laura Rustin. To
Yeah,
log
but
in.
well, that's what I'm asking.
So
you
it
didn't find
could've
like
been-
you didn't find like a video of
No.
Laura.
No. So
Like
it could have been
Laura,
Melissa logging in as Lauren.
Yeah,
true.
Laura Rustin's Facebook was
Either-
accessed from
yeah.
Melissa's computer
Yes, and either way, we
via
found,
password.
via password.
and we and separate from that, we know that Laura is Samantha. So those are the two things we know. We know that Laura logged into Melissa's computer, and we know that Laura is Samantha.
Yeah.
And we never Samantha. What was the last name?
Bunn.
Samantha Bunn.
Bunn.
Is that all accurate, Chris? You're looking
Yes.
around. Okay.
We haven't heard that name before, have we?
No.
No, you would have the way they explain it to you. You think it's like a fake profile she made.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Like, she's the one that would probably be doing the butt stuff.
Okay, so Samantha, there's not a Samantha Bunn Facebook.
No, there is a
That's
Samantha
pretty
Bunn
good.
Facebook.
Is that what got
Yeah.
logged into?
No,
No.
Laura. So
Oh,
what it
okay.
is they were looking. They found Laura Rustin. They found her Facebook page logged into, and as they were going through the friends list, they found a profile that has the heart and the wing tattoo
Okay.
that matches what you guys saw. And when they clicked on that profile named Samantha Bunn, it was all pictures of Laura Rustin with the tattoo,
With blonde.
but it's like her alternate profile that she made.
Well, it's a classic rookie mistake. You don't friend your own catfishing profile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
So,
True.
But all right, cool. So you've told me that. I imagine, or who's driving?
I'm probably driving.
Who's calling Duffy then?
you.
Okay, so yeah, I'll call him.
Did you guys mention that someone was following Strauss also into Fred Meyer on
Yes.
the phone?
Yeah.
I would like to do like an alertness roll or something if I can, just
Sure.
to check
Give me
my
one.
6 while I'm walking to the fairground.
Okay.
It's pretty low. It's out of 20. Nope, 65.
Yep, you don't.
Didn't see him.
You were
All right,
probably
so,
two in the sauce by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your phone, ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, it's my man.
This one's off the demo. Thanks for coming out.
Strauss just be like, Duffy, where are you? We're coming to get you right now. We know who the other Delta Green team is, and we need to regroup.
And he's like looking around. He goes, I'm at the fairgrounds. I just got to the rodeo. I need to lay low.
All right, we're coming from the Fred Meyer. Get to the closest. I don't know the layout, but like the closest exit from the rodeo to there.
You can basically follow like East Third all the way up almost. So
Tell him Acid says hi. Also put him on speaker.
As does hi. Pull his phone. Boop, speaker.
Yeah. So we only had two of the agents that we think were at the Fred Meyer. So
The
you might
interviewers.
Yeah.
People that stopped us on the street. Mm-hmm. It's them. They're here as a media team.
So we only two of them were counted for are in our place. So you might be getting followed for sure.
Oh, we never came up with a way to contact them.
no,
No,
Contact who?
the other team. Well, I'll be like, we had a confrontation with them in the Fred Meyer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were rude.
they got the jump on me, so I couldn't escape. And then a second one got the jump on me, so I couldn't deal with the first.
And then we got the jump on them. So it was like the sniper situation. It was a
Jump
like
off.
The gun. The gun.
Cool, yeah. So is there a... Can I now, with that information, look around and see if there's any part of that media team?
Sure, give me a roll.
Near me?
yeah,
Is it still at a 20?
yeah.
77. Critical fail.
No, you don't.
Okay, so I'll just say, like, let's meet up on this street corner and I'll be outside in 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you guys go to swing up, pick up Duffy, get all in the van. Where do you guys go?
So
next?
first off, I want to go in the opposite direction that he was heading. Like, I want to pick him up and then head backwards because I want to see if, like, when we drive away, I want to see if any cars turn around to follow.
Gotcha. Okay.
Good call.
Give me a
Just
alertness
be like,
roll.
We need to find Laura Rustin. She's the one that was in that apartment.
Yeah,
I
she's
guess you were
also
right.
Samantha Bunn.
It was a wig. Yeah. Oh, did you find the same? It'll be like, what did you find in the shop?
So I was staking
13,
out.
success.
Okay. You don't see any cars.
Okay.
Volume.
I was staking out lunar gifts when she went to lunch. I broke in the back, and her computer was logged in to Laura Rustin's account, who is the same person as this lady named Samantha Bunn. Because he wasn't there for the conversation.
What does Melissa have to do with it?
I know.
Is Melissa Laura?
Well, I think she's a witch and just transforms into her.
Then why wouldn't she transform when she turns into Samantha?
She does. She puts
does.
the-
Puts the wig on.
She puts the wig on.
She has different hair.
Like, why would she half-ass the third disguise?
Her powers. Her powers
limited.
are low.
So now I'm wondering. Fuck. Laura we actually did see a dead body. And she just cleaned it up and pretended to be her.
Oh, dude.
How long would it take one small female
shit.
person to clean something like that up?
She's not a female. She's a demon.
Well, I mean, it took you guys, 2 hours with 4 people? So
8 hours for one person?
With chemicals and not magic. Who knows?
Yeah, okay, so let's
Or maybe
think
we
this
did
out.
just see a fake dead body. Who fucking
Yeah,
knows?
yeah.
But
Who freaking knows?
I think that the body snatcher thing is a good idea. I think Duffy feels comfortable rolling with that.
It's a pretty good theory.
Yeah, he still thinks that Melissa Beck did it
he may be right.
as Laura.
As Samantha.
Fuck. As Laura Rustin as Samantha Bunn.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn.
Girl disguises girl playing a girl.
Yeah, so I think Laura is a body snatcher, killed Melissa Beck,
Melissa.
and is now the new Melissa.
Right. So
Yeah.
she's just showing up as Melissa.
Yeah.
Well, we also got threatened by this Delta Green team.
Oh, yeah, tell me about that.
They know who we are.
Well,
And I'm
we
sure they
knew
clocked.
that.
I'm sure they clocked us from the second. They're the ones who stopped us yesterday. It was yesterday, I believe. Right? Or was it 2 days
Yep,
ago?
it was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Asked for an interview and we blew past them. Or a fake media team.
I think that I'm not joking when I say I think Wes brought us in here because we are the mission. I think West's directive was like, yeah, bring
I
them back
don't
to
think-
Ellensburg so we can corral
No,
them
I-
and then just fucking kill them because they're obviously the problem. So I think they knew about us before we even got there.
They might have, but it sounded to me like they wanted to know what West told me. They don't trust West either.
Yeah.
I think West is rogue here.
Been there.
Okay, I
So
would.
how do we
wanna-
know that they're the
they
bad
want-
guys?
Well, I think they're just following
You've done
orders, so
plenty
they're
of-
not necessarily bad guys.
I feel like my next question is a very, very important one. Where did you leave the journal?
I don't know that I ever took it.
Well,
you
were
reading
reading
it that one night.
Just back at the hotel.
Did we ever resolve what?
You spent the night reading it. That was
We
the
did
last
never. We
week.
never did resolve it. So.
Yeah,
All right.
and he
Well,
wouldn't just leave it out.
Where would
like-
you put it?
He probably would have put it in the same hiding spot that we put it in the first place, in that vent.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's not trying to hide it from you. He's not trying to keep it from you.
Yeah.
He just wants to see if there's anything in there that anybody else needs to know in case anything happens.
Well, the other team wants it.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure they do,
Or
but
at least they want to
yeah.
know why it was missing.
He wouldn't just have it laying out on the desk.
Right.
But if they turn over those rooms, they're gonna find it.
Yeah.
I was well hidden. So,
Yeah. All right. Well,
what do you guys do next?
Well, you said you wanted to just see if anyone went to the apartment where the murders
I
happened.
mean, that was a lead, yeah. I kind of want to, I mean, the whole idea behind the hair leading us away,
Well,
and we still don't know why any of that happened, both hairs and the illusion of Melissa potentially dying, whether she did or not.
well, either way, the other team is, without saying it, if we see him again, that might be our last breaths. They don't trust us. They
Yeah.
don't think we should be here. They want us to get out of town or things get bad.
We should
They
all...
also said they
We
wanted to
should
maybe
do
meet
that.
up and we want to help them, but they don't want our help, I don't think.
No, they're kind of dicks.
Yeah.
We could always roll for disguise.
At this point, yeah,
Fake nose time.
Yeah.
The-
Mustaches.
we've come to the
Fake
precipice
mustache and nose? Yep.
of choosing whether or not we're staying with West or returning back to the old Delta Green.
I
'Cause
don't
we-
think that's a choice. They're not going to trust us. We're not supposed to be here.
Yeah. And also, we should get the information why West went solo. Why did she go rogue?
Well,
She's not
We-
telling us that.
I mean,
She
she
didn't
did
agree with
She
the-
did
yeah.
kind of. She said that she advocated for us, and this is because we were here for the first time 2 years ago, and she thinks because our silhouettes are here that we're the people to do it. But just Delta Green disagreed.
right. She was so strong about her compassion and her professional decision there that she thought that they were just making such a bad decision that it was worth going rogue to protect that decision, I guess.
Would Director West go to that length for our cell?
I mean, it's a little bit ego too. I mean, Wes is like very like a professional, so I think like she disagreed with that decision so much.
But
Is my interpretation.
She not only committed career suicide, she like put her own life at stake. Like, why would... I don't know. I have questions.
There
I
might
have
be
questions.
more to her plan, her long-term goals that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, what do we do now? I mean, I guess we need to decide, do we want to stick around and have this meeting with the book club?
Well, we need to do that from our answers.
Yeah, I think we have to go there.
Oh, that's... We
And we
just
need to prepare ourselves for the possibility of a shootout.
Yeah.
I don't know if the book club's going to shoot it. They
don't
might
know. They
snatch
might
our
show up.
bodies, but...
The other Delta Green team.
Yeah, that's the question is, does the Delta Green team know that we're going to that book club? Or do they know about the book club? Do they know about the
Yeah,
cult
we didn't
of
really get
local
much of a
entrepreneurs?
chance to compare notes.
I know this is probably
Too
more
many pointing
paranoid...
guns at each other.
More paranoia for me than it would be for Agent Acid Reflux. Is there a way Acid Reflux could just like search for any kind of bug again, just in case?
Like in our van?
Like we weren't with our van. We don't know where the other Delta
Yeah,
Green
that's-
members were.
that's
They
what
might have
I'm
bugged
worried
our
about.
van. They might have bugged Strauss without him
That's
knowing.
a great point. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna find a good crazy. We're gonna turn a bunch. We're gonna make sure we're not followed, and I gotta debug the van.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what type of role that would be.
I think actually...
Probably
Maybe a
SIGINT?
I believe it's
Yeah,
SIGINT.
give me a SIGINT roll.
Okay.
Signal intelligence.
Yeah, because I might be able to pick up on like frequencies originating. Whew. Yeah, that's a fail by one.
Oh.
Ah, that
Yeah,
sucks.
as far as you can tell, there's no... You're pretty confident there's no bugs here.
Damn.
And I think, Strauss, if you search your stuff, like you don't find like an air tag or anything on you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I got let him get close enough to actually tag me, but who fucking knows?
You're holding him point blank with a gun. I mean, you were close.
Well,
I kept my eyes on his hands the whole time.
And we still don't know about two of the agents. Like one of them might have bugged
Yeah.
the van.
All
Yeah,
right.
we just have no idea what they know or don't know.
Yeah, we should maybe find a new car. I will say that.
Yeah, I would say that's good.
I think West might also be a good person to question.
So you guys gonna drive back to the hotel?
At this point,
I mean, how much time
Who
we have?
knows?
We have like
It's like, I would say now it's probably like 1-ish.
yeah.
So
I
we
mean,
have quite a bit of time to go.
yeah, a lot of time.
Are you going to call Marissa and give her, like, text her? Because she
As-
gave you her number,
Yeah.
but she didn't take yours.
has West texted me back? She recognizes the pictures I took?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh, it's because she's dead in the
It's only
apartment.
been like an hour.
I know, but maybe she recognized them.
What else is she doing? Smoking?
Yes.
So I
And watching
definitely-
River Monsters. She's very engaged.
We've been over this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is like, well, I'm trying to think. Because I don't know if my confidence that they didn't bug the car would overcome my paranoia of just like not bringing the van back to our headquarters.
That's valid.
Yeah. Like, because part of me wants to like just ditch it. If we can like Uber out, just call an Uber and get the fuck out of here.
But you could Uber. You could try to steal another car. I don't know who's good at stealing, but
Yeah, I have locksmithing, but that's it. Which is similar. That's like the most lock picking type of skill I can see.
Yeah,
is
do the
locksmithing.
Kia hack thing. You know, the TikTok Kia hack.
Yeah, yeah. Could do that, but yeah, then the police will be looking for a missing vehicle too, which would not be good.
so you,
I did-
Agnes, you're going to reach out to Marissa Crest.
Yeah, but not driving. Texting while driving is dangerous. Don't do
Okay.
that, kids.
That's fine. We could say like while he's checking the van, you could text her.
Yeah.
And
Or
she
no Kia
texts you
phone.
back saying, meet at Crest Furniture, 10 p.m.
Okay.
She's
West
like, just
does?
no,
Oh,
Marissa Crest.
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 Okay.
She says, just knock on the glass 3 times. We'll come get you.
And
Knock on
that's
the
all of
glass.
us, right?
Um,
That's all of us can go.
I mean, I can text again. Like, can my buddies go?
No, I mean,
yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Or just
Well,
one
she's
buddy?
aware of you two. She's not aware of those two. So.
Okay, I'll take my bud. My papa.
how do we know that we can trust? Okay,
We don't.
I'm more on the side of Delta Green than Marissa.
Well, right now, the only Delta Green we know, one of them is definitely Rogue, and the other team probably wants to kill us.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm more so on the team that wants to kill us
Oh, then Crest.
because, yeah, Devi still doesn't trust West. He is more inclined to trust these other agents who he thinks are in the right, especially with how fucking just crazy he's being. But then he definitely doesn't trust Marissa.
I can go by myself.
But he doesn't want you to go by yourself because that's dangerous.
Well, Marissa did see acid reflux.
What if they
She
make
did see
you
us
a
reflex,
witch?
yes.
So I can.
I mean, I'd be down to go as well. But are we talking about just a meetup before book club?
No, we're
No,
talking
this
about.
would be meeting that night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say before we fast forward, like I would like to maybe check out those apartments again and just look at the bugs and see.
Sure,
if there's-
yeah, if you go check the bugs, nothing.
Okay.
You got nothing.
All right, yeah. Okay, then. So are we taking the van straight to the book club? Or are we not going back to home base?
I think we should ditch the van somewhere.
Okay.
The van's not
We need
safe.
a car.
You do need a car.
We do
yes.
need a car.
Duffy has his
but-
Patriot.
I kind of
Did you drive it into town, though? It seems like you all took the van.
No, oh yeah, because Yakima's what, 45 minutes away?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thick.
that's a big round trip if we want to go get another.
We should
car.
just keep the van.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't see the point of dropping
Okay.
it.
All right.
They know we're here.
But where we are here it makes a difference.
Let's
Like,
at
exact
least
locations.
Uber to the book club. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
You can also walk.
I don't know if I want to
Or walk
go,
there.
but I'm still kind of on Duffy's side with this. He's on the fence.
What if they're just trying to trap you to convert you into their cult?
And that
Yeah,
is a
we don't know.
possibility.
I mean,
have no
even
fucking
they
idea.
might be, but their cult isn't like the Nyarlathotep cult necessarily. Like it could be, they could still be fighting the good fight.
I don't necessarily think Jim Duffy knows or believes
Cares.
or trusts that. Yeah, or care. I don't think he sees the difference.
That's one thing, and Strauss doesn't care about the difference. Period. This is
Yeah, no, that's
supernatural. I don't want anything to do with it. Delta Green's mission is to find this shit and lock it down.
Yeah.
Eliminate it.
I won't try to convince you, but I'm going to the book club.
Okay. So, are we going to fast forward to that, or is there anything else you guys want to do?
Got nothing.
So if you guys are going to the book club,
I want to go back to the hotel in Yakima.
let's do that.
The only thing Strauss had in town right now, concrete, that he trusted was try to find out who had this tattoo. Now he has it. We know Delta Green's after him, so he's like, all right, gonna get out of town, regroup, figure out a plan of action, and then come back into town with this knowledge if
Well,
he comes back.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell everyone that I'm updating West with what we know.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys
Suspicion.
drive back to Yakima. You guys debrief West with everything that's happened. As you get there, West will kind of look at you guys as you guys are meeting and be like, chain smoking. She's like, so the agents that you saw, I got 2 pings. Obviously, I don't know any actual names, but we got an agent, Ravage.
That's a deep ass name. Oh, so cool.
I'm waiting for you to finish typing that one, writing that one
Yeah.
down.
It's like Rambo, but cooler.
It's like, we got an agent, Catfish. I can try to see what cell they were a part of, but that's going to take me longer, so I could try to figure out who the other 2 were. You said there were 4?
There were 4 in the news crew, right? Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that everybody in the interview crew was part of it, so yes, 4.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to see who I can talk to that's still there, but that's what I know, those 2 for sure.
Do you have pictures of them?
Just the ones that she's like, I called somebody. I wasn't.
Well, I guess the way where I'm going at it is I'm curious if I could identify those two as the two in Fred Meyer, or if maybe like one of the, because I took a picture from across the street, maybe like one of them is that guy and one of them I don't.
Gotcha. No, I think she was just, she's like,
we don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
So, okay. So you fill her out. You guys tell her that you guys are going back. You two are going to go back to this book club. And she's just like, all right. I mean, be safe. Bring something sort of protection. We don't know these people. Have a gun. I mean, I don't have to tell you that, but I feel like I still have to tell you that because it's my conscience. And let us know what you find out. Yeah, if you get in danger, send a text, whatever you guys need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And good luck. And she kind of just like smokes. I
Should
think
we wear like wires just to like record things that are happening? Because like we don't really need wires to communicate with people outside of the room, but we should probably record whatever happens during book club.
I guess.
I don't know.
that's
That's
you guys.
it's your
Trying
your
to think,
territory.
like, I guess it was. I mean, we'll know. I mean, is it important that we record? I don't know. I don't think so. But I think we should be still wearing our like phone earbuds. Those are pretty good.
You guys aren't even gonna be
I know.
around,
Just for
are you?
us.
Okay.
No.
They
All
do
right.
not care about book club.
I get it. So let's
Oh, we care. But
end
for
the
a
session
completely
there.
different reason.
Yeah.
No.
and we'll see what happens next session.
Oh, dip. Oh, dip.